Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Rose Carmody, and you're watching the rundown for March 25th, 2021. Loyola alumni go off to college to extend their careers, and a few of them go off to extend their sport careers. Grace Harvey shows us how their college academics are going.
Here at Loyola, we focus a lot on academics, but many of our students excel in athletics as well. Some of our students even follow in the footsteps of famous athletes and play sports in college.
I do think Loyola helped better prepare me to play a sport in college because sometimes you can have practice anywhere from like 8 to 12 times a week, plus stuff that you have to do on your own to get better. And when you add school into all that, it really does become a lot. But thankfully, I got a really good academic background and college preparation from high school, so I've had a little bit of an easier time transitioning and balancing everything than some of my teammates have had.
Tennis is usually an individual sport, so being able to have that team experience was something I could never forget, and I would cherish forever. I was able to win 2 state championships individually with my doubles partner and also as a team, which was amazing, and also be able to experience those big pressure moments, which was really cool. And I think Loyola prepared me on and off the court, which is great.
Every coach I had gave me the freedom to do what I wanted to do, to write my own training programs, to practice how I wanted to practice. And doing track, it's such an individual sport that you have to be very individually minded.
So Loyola Athletics, they helped me get ready for the physical aspect of college sports. Specifically, Coach Jackson, he helped a lot. My senior year especially, and then my sophomore and junior year, Coach Ayers was a big part of that. Just the off-season training he helped me with was just helped me get prepared for the off-season training that I have to do in sports now.
Loyola really prepared me because, I mean, y'all know Coach Villalba. That dude's so fun. He really showed me how to love the sport of running, and I really enjoy it now at LSU. And really, to be good at running, you have to love it. So Coach Villalba really instilled that inside of me. And yeah, I mean, I've been having a lot of fun running here at LSU. Hope to make SECs, hope to make nationals this year in the steeplechase. So go Tigers and go Flyers.
I think Loyola has prepared me for playing a sport in college because learning how to balance my academics and tennis in high school really made it much easier for me when I came to college. Being a student athlete can get pretty busy sometimes, but I owe a huge thanks to my LCP teachers who helped me and prepared me for the workload in college.
I love it here. I really love collegiate athletics because it gives you a chance to immediately come into a family when you go into college. You go into a group of guys or a group of girls where you immediately feel like you're a part of the team, where you're immediately hanging out with them after practice and during class and all of that. And I think Loyola really prepared me for the student athlete life in college because when you're in college you have a lot more free time, and I feel like Loyola really prepared me for the academic rigors that college comes with.
The Loyola family is so proud of how far you've come. We hope to see you in the big leagues one day. This has been Grace Harvey.
Since we're on the sports topic, have you heard about March Madness? Because if you haven't, here's Holden Webb to show us what's been going on in college basketball that has our students talking.
The NCAA basketball tournament began over spring break and is now down to the Sweet 16. I talked to some of our students and faculty members to see what they think about the madness so far and who they have going all the way.
Okay, so I think Alabama is going to upset Gonzaga in the Final Four, and then Alabama's going to face Baylor in the championship, and Bama's going to win. But watch out for Loyola Chicago. They might win, but I got Alabama.
At this point, everyone's brackets are shot. I mean, I know I tried to go really bold this year and had a 7 seed in the Final Four, which obviously didn't turn out too well. The tournament's been pretty entertaining. I didn't like seeing LSU. I mean, I don't like LSU losing, but a lot of good teams are still in it.
Yeah, the first bracket I made pretty much shows that I don't know anything about basketball whatsoever, so I think that pretty much sums it up. Now, at least both of my brackets, the winners are still in it.
Really what I think is going to happen moving forward is it's just going to come down to matchups, who has an advantage over another team. Another thing that comes into play is systems. I think the team with a really good and consistent system, and they play the system well enough, is going to win. So I think Gonzaga has a really good chance because, I mean, their first 7 are as good as anybody is in the country, and their system is tough to guard. I also think Florida State actually has a good chance as well because their defensive system is very disruptive. But outside of that, you can't count out the Catholics, Loyola Chicago. So anything can happen.
I'm hyped for Oral Roberts to make it all the way. I think Loyola Chicago is going to catch the dub because I got Sister Jean. She's a goat.
I think Oral Roberts is going to win.
My prediction is that Baylor will win it all. This has been Holden Webb.
If you start to see more cars at Loyola, don't be surprised. Our sophomores are getting their driver's license and are very excited about it. Bridget John shows us how truly excited they are.
You may notice when you get to school and your parking spot is taken. You know what that means. Another sophomore got their license. Here's some of our sophomores and upperclassmen to share their experiences.
I've been parking in the same spot since like October, and whenever I get to school sometimes, John will already be parked in my spot, and I think it's really rude.
I started parking there first at the beginning of the year, and then Natalie got her license, and then she got to school earlier than me, so she started parking in my spot. And then on days she was late to school, I would park there, and she'd get super mad at me, and I'd be like, why are you mad? I started parking there first.
During the beginning of the year, Garrett Hawes took my parking spot, and ever since I haven't been able to take it back, and he's just been waking up earlier than me, and it really makes me mad. So I'm gonna get it back one day, get my parking spot back.
I mean, yeah, he just get to school faster. Like, I'm way faster than him. I get to school, I get a spot, and he parks somewhere else.
The whole first half of the year, I had the same spot. That spot was my spot, nobody else's spot. And then Trace decided to get a license and took my spot.
I think the spot was naturally calling my name, and it wanted my tires there, all 4 of my tires.
Stay safe on the road, sophomores. This has been Bridget John.
Here at Loyola, our faith is a big part of our school. Every year, FCA takes on Fields of Faith for our students and faculty. Aiden Hurd gives us more information.
This past Wednesday, Mesmer was filled with Loyola students, good music, and a great guest speaker at FCA's annual Fields of Faith. Let's talk to students and faculty about how this event went.
We had a nice little group. It's a time for our Fellowship of Christian Athletes to get together, to share faith, to share fellowship. We had a really good guest speaker, Darius Prelo, who is a Southwood grad and played football at ULM, and just had his message was very powerful in terms of how he got his faith and how Jesus came to him. And it really came from the heart and from his soul. So I think it really connected with a lot of our students.
Fields of Faith was a lot of fun this year. We had lots of games and snacks, and our speaker was amazing. So overall, it was a great success.
Fields of Faith was so much fun. I had a great time doing the activities and listening to the guest speaker, and I would recommend that y'all do it again next year.
Looks like everyone had a great time growing their faith with their friends. This has been Aiden Hurd.
Thanks for watching the rundown this week, and don't forget next week is Holy Week and we will be off for Good Friday. I hope everyone has a blessed and fun weekend.
So scared me.
I can't wait to see football, get football. I see quarterback, I get quarterback. I'm going to sack a quarterback Friday night on a football field. Come see the football game on a Friday night. Sam Schwach out.
Spirit of the camera.